Let me start by saying this. Last year we had an event at NECA. Remember?
Yes.
Okay. I remember I was sitting at the back and I told myself, one day, be on a podium. That was last year, January. I told myself, one day, you will be on that podium. They will give you to one day. And guess what? It's happening. So I'm excited to be here this morning. Yes, this morning. Now, I don't know what actually we went through the book, the 45 seconds presentation. I mean, you've got, not today, you've got it before. Now, what I'm just going to do here is just to want to play with numbers. Everybody say numbers. You know, they say that numbers don't lie. You know that?
Yes.
Numbers, they don't do what? They don't lie. So we'll be playing with numbers to get a particular point registered in anybody's mind. When they gave me this particular topic, I was just thinking, why did MD do this? I know it's good. I'm an accountant by profession, so maybe that's why. So we're going to deal with numbers today. Numbers don't lie. How many of us are familiar with these numbers? Hello? Okay, looking at everybody here, I don't think there is any preschool person here. So 1 plus 1 is what? Oh, wonderful. Put your hands together for yourself. Just too much. And by the way, if you don't know that, we will question you. 2 plus 6 is what? 2 plus is what? 4. Now 2 plus 1 is what?
3.
Do we need any theory or formula to get that? No, I mean. The next one that says what? 3 plus 1 is what? 4. Do we need any formula to get anything done there? All we are just adding is what? 1, 1, and what? 1. The next one is what?
4 times 4.
Now, something is changing. Is that also? We are used to the addition, and suddenly we are introducing a new law called what? Multiplication. I like these guys. Arithmetic, I'm sure, are very good. Now, what's the next one there? After 4 times 4. Hello?
Question times 5.
Who can answer that? Now, people are doing mathematics. Permutation and combination, are you? Who has the answer? Anybody wants to try? 1 times what? Are you sure it's 1 times 5? Okay, are you using divide the x or what? Okay. I need somebody to help me with that. Somebody. Okay. Yes, what's the answer? Zero zero one 10 divided by wow. That's serious. In this morning, 4 times 4 is what? Okay. 60 times 5 is what? 80. That also. That means that question mark cannot be 16. So what's that question mark? Somebody said 1. That also. How many of you have it is 1? How many of us have it is 1? 1, okay. Don't worry, at the end, I'll give you the answer, okay? Remind you. Now, one of my downline, we are sharing last week. And he brought this to me, and since then, I've not been able to get off this particular thought. Can we read together? 1, 2, 3, go! Bible. And I've not stopped thinking about it. Why? I discovered that I have practiced the second part more than the first part.
Sure.
I have practiced the second part more than the first part. I'm in a hurry. No, yesterday they taught us Ponzi scheme, all those things, that also. I was not, I don't have only my hands there. I had all my body inside. Why? Because let's do this thing once and for all. And many of us will have that same mentality when we came aboard out of this world. Now that's why we are working with the numbers today. Listen, it is a step-by-step thing. If you get in a hurry to go in a hurry, a fool and his money, it's just a matter of time. What will happen? They'll part ways. But what is the only remedy to foolishness?
Knowledge.
Knowledge. That's why you're back to school. Have I been foolish? Yes, that was times. But I'm back to school now. I'm learning. Now, what we're talking about is what this is what it is not now. If you remember yesterday, you are familiar with this particular diagram. Do you remember this particular diagram? It's not about getting the whole of Nigeria to your team. If you are doing that, you are not different from somebody that is waking up 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock to resume at work and come back in the night. You wear yourself out. You are not different from an employee. But that is not the mentality. It's not about getting this person, getting this person, and you just lay yourself down. In the name of making this money. And secondly, the end result is passive income, not active income. Do you agree with that? Now, if all you are earning is instant reward, you are still an employee. Hello?
Sure.
Instant reward is as good as earning active income. But until you cross over to the passive side, which is one more of the binary, that is when it's beginning to make sense. Now, if all you ever earn is instant reward, step up. You have to run things in focus. And that's why you are tired. That's why the money is not coming in, you are giving up. Why? Because this business is not necessarily about instant reward. Instant reward is good, but there's much more to it. What it is not, it's not about sponsoring the whole world. Most salesmen, when they get started building an organization, think it is what? Sponsor, sponsor, sponsor. Bring people in quotes, that word. But it's not about bringing people. I see why it's more about impacting lives. One of my goals in life is to be part of the success story of at least 4 successful people by the time I'm 40 years old. Now, that one is not, I can't quantify that in money. Hope you know. But the money will come. Is that also? What is it? What it is what? Is a sponsor and what? Teach. Sponsor and teach. Sponsor and what? Teach business. It is not sponsor. If teaching is missing in your own curriculum, you are doing the wrong thing. You joined in January and this is June. You have not done something. You have not taught somebody what you've learned so far. Now, 6 months is a long-term experience in this study. My first 2 months, I struggled. Why? Because I was coming with a mentality of, get these people. I'm putting some other network marketing company. And what we are taught is, just worry. Push the product, get the people, get the sign up. And you're happy. I came to Avenues with this same mindset. And for the first 2 months, I struggled. Struggled. It was like everybody was waiting to say no. I was thinking, this is me now. Now, I almost gave up. The truth. Why? Because I was coming with idols. I used to work every Monday. Every Monday, yes. Green Monday. Good, I know that it's work with it, but I was expecting to be smoother because I've had this smoother things away and yet I've lost all the money. In the same way too, you hold business. It's not about bringing people. In fact, remove that word from the dictionary. You will never make it in network marketing or whatever marketing until you teach someone else how to make it. That is success. You are not successful if other people are not successful through you. Or you are not blessed if your blessing is only for you. Now, we play with a lot of numbers. Now, these numbers, you are familiar with them, but how to bring it to you. Now, you'll be seeing figures that will make you shout. Now, if you want to shout, feel free. Okay? I'm sure you don't have seen it in this way before. We're just going to do it as we can do it. Now, look at the first one, times 2. Now, why am I doing this? I'm trying to meet you at your own capacity. At your own what? Everyone say capacity. Capacity. Good. You are not empty. Neither are you, tolu. We are not running the same race. Or empty. Are you in control with anybody, sir? Empty. Are you in control with anybody? The same way too. You are not in competition with what? Anybody. So, somebody made $20,000 last week. Where am I? What am I doing? And you get yourself into serious problems doing that. If your capacity is to do 2, after some time you will grow. That's why you have a school like this. If your capacity is 3, do 3. But what I want to tell you about is that one extra. The multiplier effect of that 1. Everybody say 1. 1 is 1. I mean, does it have any significance? Does it have any significance? No, you see significance now. Now, everyone look at 2. U times 2. In the first name, what was there? What is there? 2. That's all. 2 times 2 is what? Now, what the figures there, let me tell you now, there's a sign to, there's no big deal. It's just simple mathematics. Remember in primary school, 2 times 2. Remember that? So can we do together? 1, 2, 3, go. What does 2 times 8? 1, 2, 3, go. 2 times 2. 4 times 2. 8 times 2. 16 times 2. 32 times 2. Do you have it like that? Oh, I think I'm doing good. Yeah. Now, it's just the same thing. So what I will tell you is that you have 2 people. Sponsor 2 people into the business. 2 people you can handle for now. Now, that is the effect. Now, the day when you are 3 levels deep, what is 3 levels deep? 3 generations. I sponsored A, my first generation. A sponsors A1. A1 sponsors A11. And A11 sponsors A111. You are what? 3 levels deep. From there, you can have, okay, good. And the second one, B. B sponsors B1, B2, B3, B4. Now, one of these days at members meeting, I'm going to teach what many of us will hear binary. We don't understand it. Or how many of us understand binary, the way it works? Very well. Good, but few people. I've taught it before in the members class before. But we are going to take it again, how it works. Now, you've been hearing power 4, power 5, increase your capacity. How does it work? How does it look like on your table? Do you know? You have to get to know that it's part of the business. Now, assuming you introduce only one person, you are in second category, times 3, what is there? Look at the difference now. You can see the difference, are you? Now, look at number 5. Everybody look at number 5, or year 5. How many do you have under 3? How many do you have there? 240 what? Under power 2, how many do you have there? Now, how many people did you introduce to the business? Only one. Can you see the multiplier effect? Only one person is changing the way, it's changing your pocket. Now, let me quickly say this too. Now, we are just using this because, now listen, with my little experience, it's not always the first 4 people that are ghost ships. Hello? Or anybody that the first 4 set of people to sign up, they are the powerful one. Anybody like that? I don't know my mentors will tell you, but if you want 4, sign up 12. If you want 12, if you want 4, sign up what? Hopefully. Everybody say hopefully. You will see 4 out of them. I have signed up people, they are coming with the whole fire. And once they enter, when I somebody pour water. Has anybody experienced that? Oh, so I thought I was the only one. Good. Good like that. So now, to get those kind of people, you need to, it's not everybody that will be serious. Hello? There are customers, there are partners. What do I say again? There are customers, there are what? Partners. Some people are just interested in the product. Don't waste your time with those people. Okay? Now let me just take you a step further. Now look at U4. U4, the 5th year. How many is there? 1, 0, 2, 4. Is that also? U5, the 5th year. How many is there? Does it make any sense? Yes. Now, what we are saying is this now. You are working with 4 people. Now, 4 people in Avenue, so because we are using binary, it's like you are going to have 2 people on your left side and 2 people on your what? Right side. Making what? 4. So that 4 people on one side. If you have 4 people on one side, binary is still very far from you. Hello? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Now, everything I'm doing here, I'm just working based on the binary model. Now, look at that power. That's just one extra person in your team. Now, listen, I'm not telling you to get that one extra person now. We all agreed yesterday that we are starting what? Afresh. Get your 4 serious people in your team. Those people who are ready to work with you and get them. Your focus is to get them 3 levels deep. Until they are 3 levels deep, don't take up another one. Of those 4 people, now, listen, don't stop from sign up people. Hello? Don't forget, it's not everybody that you sign up that are what? Gold ships. Some are silver ships waiting for fire to come. Some are empty and they will remain empty. Nothing you can do about it. So those when you discover that they are gold ships, you can work with them and set the power. 4 to 5, look at the 8 under 4 and 5. Look at it, like I said, 325,000 naira. Why? Just that one more extra person. Now don't forget where we started from. It is not get rich quick scheme. It's not I join today and tomorrow I'm talking millions. No, it is a systematic way of building wealth. Now, with this one makes sense, let me add naira and kobo to it, or let me add dollars. We have dollars also. Hello? Don't shout here too. Now look at the difference. Now, I did this based on binary. How much is binary now? 25, I mean? Now, it's so simple. Mathematics. If you bring 4 people, how many binary will have end? 2. 2 times 25 is how much? 50. Did I get it right there? Is it $50 that is there? So now look at your team. Look at the factor of that one extra person. Oh, you are working on 2 persons now. Yes, your capacity. Once you get them 3 levels deep, look at the factor. Maybe in the next 2 years or 3 years, you want to add that one next person to it. Now, you don't have to go to that extent, but you can. Listen, don't forget, you are not in a hurry. You are not in competition with anybody. You are not in competition with anybody. So don't you run another person's race. That's what is clear on people today. Next time we'll get there. It's good to have desire and goals. But listen, go at your own pace. Your capacity will determine your production. Now, which of the figures is attractive to you? All of them. Check, please check. Why are you laughing? Which figure? Oh, 8 generation 6. How much is that? No. Okay, let's be realistic. Okay. Let me take this 5. In your 4th year, how much have you made? How much have you made in your 4th year? No. 4th year, how much? Assuming you are using those needs 1 year, is how much? $50. That also? It's not enough for you to give up. $50 in 1 year. But don't forget, it's a system. Now, if you have stopped and said, how can I do business for 1 year, 365 days, and all I made was how much? $50. But look at what you are missing in front. How do you get the $50? You brought 5 people. How many cycles is that? 2. How much is one cycle? $25. Is that also? 25 times 2, how much? 50. That means the remaining what? 1. Waiting to cycle out. It's not as simple what? Mathematics. But if you stop because you thought, it's just $50 I've made, you will miss the glory in front of you. Now, assuming you don't want to go far, that power plant, look at the 50, how much is there? Hello? 39 what? Just because we added somebody extra. It's not what we're waiting for. I like that sound. It is. Yes. So we should. You don't have any reason to give up now. Now, the reason why you are giving up now is because you are myopic. As my pastor will say, you are far to see, you are far to see. Look beyond now and see what can happen. When I was doing this week on yesterday, and I was smiling and said, this is getting sweeter by the day. It's not getting sweet. See people smiling now. Now you can just imagine in your 7th year, power 5. Look at that. What is that? Let's chorus it together, please. 7th year, power 5. Better. Check the word dollars. Please say dollars. Not naira. Times 160. How much is that? Calculator, please. Figure. Hope you should eat. Now, that is what we are talking about. That is the essence. Now, they are just saying what? Numbers. Now, if you tell somebody this, won't the person be interested? Now, if you teach your downright this, it's enough to motivate them because there is a glory ahead of them. I'm getting the point. So it's all about what? We say numbers don't what? Don't lie. As I said, this A2W, the left and the right. So simple. If I'm talking 5, it's 2 here, 2 here. It's not on one side. If you're on one side, as I said, you are still far from where you are going to. You still have a lot of work to do. Well, I was just trying to get the calculation that if you are to do somebody, no one will do this one thing in members class. We will see good how to place. There is a systematic way in placement. Is that also? It can be learned. Okay? It can be learned. I was thinking of now, Mike is out of the circle. We want to place him. Now, looking at your tree now, you can place him anywhere. But systematically, you can calculate what is going to be. Now, if 80% of the people you sign up there are not those ships, then what you all these things just you can't teach you everything in the book. It's just to bring it to what you are good. This thing is what